Hey, what's going on, guys? This is probably going to be a fairly quick show. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with this shit from the bank that my card for the 90th time looks like my identity was stolen. I'm going to the U.S. Open thing tomorrow night. So I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend because all of my cards are sort of effed right now. I'm just going to have to get a bunch of cash. I don't even know if cash works anymore. What do you guys think? Does cash even work anymore? Anyway, very frustrating. Gonna have to reset a million things. It's just, this is the 18th time in the last 19 years that this has happened to me. What's going on? Why am I just running like garbage in this part of life? All right, let's get to what we're doing today. I'm gonna go through it, and guys, fire in questions. Say what's up when you get on in there. Highest on pitchers on DraftKings: Scherzer 51%, Pablo Lopez 37%, Corbin Burns 27%, George Kirby 24%. Cabrera, 15%, Severino, 10%, Musgrove, 22%, Bassett, 12%. Stacks: Cincinnati, KC, both sides. Mostly full stack in mostly full stack KC, but have some of both. Houston and then Tampa Bay are my favorites, followed by the Dodgers, followed by Texas. So that is where I'm at, and you're going to see the ownership reflection. Salvador Perez and Yadier Diaz and Maldonado are basically making up my entire catcher pool right now. First base, I have a lot of Prado. I do have some Abreu, by the way. You know what? You give up on a guy. He hit 2 home runs in the last 3 games. Maybe he hits one more for us tonight at only 2,900. Prado, Abreu, Steer, Yandy Diaz, and Justin Turner. Second base. Oh, and Tristan Casas. Second base, India, Altuve, Dubon. Third base, De La Cruz, Bregman, Garcia. They're both third base and shortstop eligible, De La Cruz and Garcia, and Paredes. Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., Wander Franco, some Diaz there. And that's pretty much it. Outfield, Melendez, Will Benson, Blanco, Waters, Kyle Tucker, Laureano, Carlson, Friedel, Arozarena, Harold Ramirez, Jose Siri, and Chasm McCormick and Jake Myers. That's pretty much my entire pool of players. So we'll get into it, guys. Thanks, Joanne. Good luck to you as well. Is there any downside to pitcher stacking except for losing the double win probability? Flaherty and Webb. I don't like either of them today, so I'm not doing it. It's pretty much maybe the best hitting conditions on the slate. But yeah, I don't like playing pitcher. On the way I look at it is, if the slate's bigger than 7 games and you don't have 2 extreme strikeout pitchers, I do think you're giving something up. I know it's contrary to popular opinion. That's my personal opinion. So I generally don't do it on slates with 7 games or more. The real example, though, would be like Burns and Lopez would be the obvious example. And in cash, I would feel okay doing it, but I don't like doing it for tournaments personally. No. All right. Any other questions or thoughts before I go back to the nightmare that is trying to get my cards fixed? Let me know if you have anything, because I'd love to just not think about this for a little bit. Big shout out, by the way, to the best team in the NBA with the best player in the NBA and the Nuggets. It was pretty awesome stuff last night. Great fight from the Heat in general, just the whole time. Really, really liked them. Really, really liked just what they did and how they were. And he was just awesome. So anyway, so we've got we got baseball now. We've got baseball, and then we've got the U.S. Open, which I'm really excited to be going to. I'm a little less excited now that this whole identity theft thing is driving me nuts. But I gave away my plays. I gave away the stuff. Let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll stick around here long enough to maybe get some. Looks like everything's kind of dried up. It feels like a Friday. I know it's a Tuesday, but it feels like a Friday. And it's just kind of a quiet day outside of this monster baseball slate, and not a lot of questions coming in on it. So, all right, guys, I'll be in Discord if you do have any questions in the premium channel. And I'm going to say good luck to everybody. And here we go. Am I crossing out the Pitt Cubs game? If I get the word that if they still haven't postponed it by 7 Eastern, I think I would consider making just a stack in that game and sort of letting that be it. It is blowing out in Chicago, which is good, but it's also only 62 degrees. So I don't think you need to have that game, but I wouldn't be playing anything but stacks from that game. I would certainly not be playing one-offs. That just makes me a little too nervous. But I do think both stacks are viable if you wanted to go ahead and do it. So it's really how much you're comfortable with. Mets and Jays. I think that's the Mets didn't make it for me. I don't have any interest in the Mets whatsoever. I think for me it's going to be the other teams, but I understand. I can definitely get behind Toronto. Toronto, the teams that just missed for me were Toronto, Boston. Although I do have a Boston stack on FanDuel. Toronto, Boston, and Philadelphia are the teams that just missed for me today. I think they're all very viable. I just can't play everyone. Anyway, good luck to you guys. Appreciate you all. Please give us the like before you get out of here so we can keep doing these things for free. And if there's anything else, I'll be in Discord all night.